Today, I invite you to journey across one of the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring regions on Earth, Siberia, a land that plays a powerful role in shaping the mystery of Russia. Stretching from the Ural Mountains to the Pacific Ocean, Siberia covers nearly 77% of Russia's territory, yet remains one of the least populated and least understood regions in the world. Vast, frozen, and wild, Siberia is often imagined as an endless land of snow and exile. But beyond these stereotypes lies a region of extraordinary beauty, deep history, and resilient life. Siberia is home to dramatic landscapes, towering mountains, endless taiga forests, frozen tundra, and Lake Baikal, the deepest and oldest freshwater lake on Earth. In winter, temperatures plunge to unimaginable lows, yet life continues. Indigenous communities have adapted for thousands of years, preserving unique traditions, languages, and spiritual connections to nature. The region also holds a complex past. It has been a place of exploration, exile, labor camps, and survival. These historical layers add to Siberia's haunting atmosphere, making it a symbol of both human suffering and endurance. Despite its remoteness, Siberia is rich in natural resources, oil, gas, minerals, and timber, which have made it strategically vital to Russia. Yet its greatest wealth may be its untouched wilderness, offering a rare glimpse of Earth in its rawest form. Through the lens of a 4K travel documentary, Siberia is revealed not as a cold void, but as a land of contrasts, harsh yet beautiful, isolated yet essential, silent yet deeply alive. It is this combination that makes Russia more mysterious and endlessly fascinating. Siberia occupies an immense portion of the Russian Federation, covering nearly 77% of the country's total land area, making it one of the largest continuous regions on Earth. Despite this enormous size, it is home to only a small fraction of Russia's population, which immediately creates a sense of mystery and isolation. Vast distances separate cities, towns, and villages, with thousands of kilometers of forests, tundra, mountains, and frozen rivers lying in between. Many areas remain completely uninhabited, accessible only by train, helicopter, or seasonal winter roads. This imbalance between size and population has shaped Siberia's identity as a land of silence and scale, where nature dominates human presence. The low population density is largely influenced by the harsh climate, long winters, and extreme temperatures, which make daily life challenging and infrastructure difficult to maintain. As a result, settlements are often small and self-reliant, and the sense of space feels endless, reinforcing the image of Siberia as a remote, vast, and almost otherworldly region within Russia. Siberia is globally known for its extreme climate, which is among the harshest on the planet and plays a major role in shaping the region's character and mystery. Winters are long, dark, and intensely cold, with temperatures in some areas dropping below -50 degrees Celsius, especially in places like Oymyakon and Verkhoyansk, often referred to as the coldest inhabited locations on Earth. Snow can cover the ground for most of the year, and rivers freeze so solidly that they are used as seasonal roads. Summers, although short, can be surprisingly warm, creating dramatic temperature contrasts that affect both the land and its people. The permafrost beneath much of Siberia prevents water from draining easily, shaping unique landscapes of swamps, frozen soil, and shallow lakes. This unforgiving climate influences architecture, clothing, transportation, and daily routines, forcing communities to adapt in innovative ways to survive. The extreme weather also contributes to Siberia's reputation as a land of endurance, where only the strongest ecosystems and most resilient people can thrive, deepening its aura of isolation and mystery. Siberia is characterized by an extraordinary range of diverse landscapes, making it far more complex than the common image of endless snowfields. The region includes vast stretches of tundra in the north, where vegetation is minimal and the land remains frozen for much of the year. South of the tundra lies the taiga, the largest forest biome on Earth, dominated by dense coniferous forests that extend for thousands of kilometers and serve as a crucial part of the planet's climate system. Siberia is also home to towering mountain ranges such as the Altai and Sayan Mountains, which feature dramatic peaks, deep valleys, and alpine meadows. Powerful rivers like the Ob, Yenisei, and Lena cut through the land, acting as lifelines for transportation, trade, and settlement. In some regions, wide steppe lands open up, creating a completely different visual and ecological experience. These contrasting landscapes create a sense of constant transformation across Siberia, where each region feels like a different world shaped by geography, climate, and time. Lake Baikal stands as one of Siberia's most remarkable natural wonders and is often considered the heart of the region. It is the deepest freshwater lake in the world, reaching depths of more than 1,600 meters and also the oldest, estimated to be over 25 million years old. Containing nearly 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater, Baikal holds immense global significance beyond its geographic location. The lake is famous for its crystal-clear water, which in winter freezes into thick, transparent ice marked by natural cracks and deep blue patterns. This ancient body of water supports thousands of plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth, including the Baikal seal, the only freshwater seal species in the world. Surrounding the lake are mountains, forests, and small settlements, many of which are deeply connected to Baikal through culture, spirituality, and daily life. For local communities and indigenous peoples, the lake is not just a natural feature, but a sacred symbol, woven into legends, beliefs, and traditions that have endured for generations. Siberia is home to a wide range of indigenous peoples whose cultures and traditions have developed over thousands of years in close connection with the land. Groups such as the Yakuts, Buryats, Evenks, Ninets, and Chukchi have adapted their lifestyles to the extreme climate and vast landscapes through reindeer herding, hunting, fishing, and seasonal migration. Their traditional knowledge of weather patterns, animal behavior, and survival techniques has been passed down orally from generation to generation. Many of these communities maintain distinct languages, clothing styles, spiritual beliefs, and rituals that reflect a deep respect for nature. Shamanism and animistic practices are still present in some areas, emphasizing harmony between humans, animals, and the natural world. Despite modernization and external influences, indigenous cultures continue to preserve their identity through festivals, storytelling, music, and craftsmanship, offering a living link to Siberia's ancient past and reinforcing the region's cultural richness and mystery. Siberia has a rich and complex history that is deeply intertwined with exploration, conquest, exile, and survival. Beginning in the 16th century, Russian explorers and traders moved eastward across the Ural Mountains, gradually expanding the Russian Empire into Siberia in search of fur, land, and resources. Over time, the region became a destination for prisoners, political exiles, and dissidents, especially during the Tsarist era and later under Soviet rule. Vast distances and harsh conditions made escape nearly impossible, reinforcing Siberia's image as a place of isolation and punishment. During the Soviet period, forced labor camps, known as gulags, were established across the region, leaving a lasting mark on its landscapes and collective memory. These historical experiences shaped settlements, transportation routes, and regional identity, while stories of hardship, endurance, and resilience continue to influence how Siberia is perceived within Russia and beyond. Siberia has come to symbolize both human suffering and extraordinary resilience, shaped by centuries of hardship imposed by nature and history alike. The brutal climate, long winters, and geographic isolation have tested the limits of human endurance, forcing people to confront extreme cold, scarcity, and loneliness. For many, Siberia was not a chosen home, but a place of exile, imprisonment, or forced labor, where survival itself became an act of resistance. Yet within these harsh conditions, individuals and communities learned to adapt, support one another, and build lives against overwhelming odds. Towns emerged in frozen landscapes, Industries developed where the ground remained permanently frozen, and cultures persisted despite repeated disruptions. Stories of survival, whether from indigenous communities, settlers, or former prisoners, reflect a deep inner strength shaped by adversity. This dual image of pain and perseverance has become inseparable from Siberia's identity, reinforcing its reputation as a land where the human spirit is tested to its limits and defined by its ability to endure. Siberia possesses vast natural resources that make it one of the most strategically important regions in the world, particularly for Russia's economic and geopolitical strength. Beneath its frozen soil lie enormous reserves of oil, natural gas, coal, gold, diamonds, and rare minerals, many of which fuel both domestic industries and international exports. The region's dense forests provide significant timber resources, while its rivers offer immense potential for hydroelectric power. Extracting these resources, however, is extremely challenging due to permafrost, remote locations, and extreme weather, requiring advanced engineering and massive infrastructure projects such as pipelines, railways, and isolated industrial cities. Resource development has driven the growth of many Siberian towns and has drawn workers from across Russia, reshaping demographics and lifestyles. At the same time, this wealth has created tension between economic expansion and environmental preservation, as industrial activity increasingly intersects with fragile ecosystems and traditional ways of life, adding another layer of complexity to Siberia's role in shaping Russia's present and future. Much of Siberia remains an untouched wilderness, making it one of the last great natural frontiers on the planet. Enormous areas stretch for thousands of kilometers without major cities, roads, or permanent human settlements, allowing ecosystems to exist largely as they have for centuries. Ancient forests, frozen tundra, wild rivers, and remote mountain regions provide habitats for rare and powerful wildlife, such as Siberian tigers, snow leopards, wolves, and brown bears. Seasonal changes dramatically transform the landscape, from endless white winters to brief but vibrant summers filled with greenery and life. This relative isolation has preserved natural processes that have disappeared in many other parts of the world, offering scientists valuable insights into climate, biodiversity, and environmental balance. The sheer scale and silence of these untouched regions evoke a sense of awe and insignificance in the face of nature, reinforcing Siberia's reputation as a vast, mysterious land where the wild still dominates the horizon. Siberia plays a crucial role in shaping Russia's global identity and aura of mystery, standing as both a symbol of the country's vastness and a testament to its endurance. Internationally, when people think of Russia, Siberia often comes to mind first. Its image of endless snow, towering forests, frozen rivers, and extreme climates creates a perception of a land both formidable and enigmatic. This perception is reinforced by historical associations with exploration, exile, and survival, which have become intertwined with the Russian narrative. Siberia's size alone contributes to this mystique. It stretches across nearly half of the Eurasian continent, encompassing diverse climates, peoples, and geographies, making it almost impossible for outsiders to fully grasp its scale and complexity. The region's remote settlements, hidden valleys, and untouched wilderness contribute to a sense of secrecy, as if Siberia holds countless stories yet to be discovered. Its natural beauty, harsh conditions, and cultural diversity collectively make Russia appear larger than life, mysterious, and endlessly intriguing in the eyes of the world. A 4K travel documentary offers an unparalleled way to experience Siberia's hidden beauty and dramatic contrasts, capturing details that are nearly impossible to convey through words alone. Ultra-high-definition imagery allows viewers to see the intricate textures of frozen lakes, the delicate patterns of ice and snow, and the subtle colors of Siberia's forests and mountains across the seasons. The clarity of 4K visuals also brings wildlife into sharp focus, from the movements of elusive predators like Siberian tigers to the delicate behaviors of birds and freshwater species in remote lakes and rivers. Beyond nature, A 4K documentary can immerse audiences in Siberia's human stories, showcasing the daily lives of indigenous communities, their vibrant cultural festivals, traditional crafts, and the adaptations they have developed to survive in such extreme conditions. By combining breathtaking landscapes, rare wildlife, and authentic human experiences, these documentaries transform Siberia from a distant, abstract concept into a living, breathing world, revealing the contrast between isolation and civilization, harshness and beauty, and silence and life. This cinematic approach not only educates, but also inspires curiosity and wonder, allowing viewers to feel a connection with a region that remains mysterious to most of the world. In conclusion, Siberia is far more than a frozen expanse on a map. It is a land of contrasts, resilience, and timeless beauty. From its untouched wilderness and extreme climates to its rich history, indigenous cultures, and hidden natural treasures, Siberia shapes the story of Russia in ways both profound and mysterious. Through exploration, storytelling, and modern cinematic tools like 4K documentaries, the world can begin to understand this vast region, not just as a place of isolation, but as a living testament to the power of nature, endurance, and human spirit. Siberia reminds us that some of the greatest wonders of our planet are not only in what we see, but in the stories that lie beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered.